The Warrior and His Child, Chronicles of the 6th Century. In the heart of the Aesti, at Plinkaigalis, located in central Lithuania, archaeologists uncovered a grave in which a man and a child had been buried together. The man, about 45 or 50 years old, and the child, about 5, lived at the end of the 5th and in the first quarter of the 6th century, in the times of the Aesti kings Brutenis and Vaidevutis, and of the Gothic ruler Theodoric the Great. The warrior was very tall, 1 meter and 80 centimeters in height. His right arm, broken at the forearm, seemed to have been injured as he tried to fend off a blow. The bones had healed irregularly, one overlapping the other, although the healers of that time already knew how to set fractures correctly. At the head of the coffin, driven into the bottom plank, lay a battle axe. Across the waist area rested a very rare weapon, a single-edged narrow sword, linking this man to the wealthy Aestian of Semba. Weapon researchers tracing the origin of such swords say that their makers were the Aestian of Semba, whose prototypes derived from Roman sword forms. Others believe they evolved from large fighting knives. Equally impressive were the other grave goods, a bronze fibula and an amber bead, perhaps connecting the warrior with the Amber Road and its guardians. They were known to wear amber beads as amulets under their necks. Yet the amber of our warrior was found at the waist, most likely in a small pouch. When the child was laid to rest, the man's left leg was pushed slightly toward the right, making room for him at the foot of the grave. The boy was placed on his right side, opposite to the man. His legs drawn up, he seemed to be sleeping peacefully, one hand resting under his face. He was not buried without adornments. Around his neck was a necklace of 3 amber beads, the same kind of bronze fibula as the man's, and even more, a massive bronze bracelet, a sign of the passage toward manhood. The manner of burial reveals a deep emotional connection and, most likely, the bond of father and son. In favor of the son's relation stand the man-sized bracelet, worn only by men, and the fibula of identical type. But what happened that both, father and son, came to rest in one grave? Double burials are not unknown in the Aesti world. There are many cases where 2 or more individuals were interred together. Some represent ritual or accompanying burials, but among the Aesti such customs were connected with horses or dogs, not with human beings. Yet other examples help to shed light on the origin of the Plinkaigalis double grave. In grave number 162, a family murdered by the Huns or their allied tribes was found. The skulls of 2 children crushed by clubs, a Hunnic 3-edged arrowhead embedded in the woman's thigh bone, and a slain man beside them. Grave number 336 told another dreadful story, a father of the family fatally wounded by an arrow shot from the front, while his wife and 2 children were killed with knives. It is mistaken to believe that the Aesti world lay far from the events of Europe. The stories of Plinkaigalis show that the great migration of peoples did not happen somewhere far away. It unfolded right here, at the threshold of the Aesti homes, even inside their dwellings. Troubled times came upon Plinkaigalis. The Huns, the Acatsiri, the Goths, all of them were here, in Plinkaigalis.